There we go. Yeah, say hi,
Alright.
YouTube.
Zach, how was your vacation? Hello, YouTube.
It
Zach,
was
how was
pretty
vacation? Was it good?
good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
And now that
Glad
my
to hear
mic's
that.
actually freaking recording.
I say
And
I had
also, we're into
I mean I
Uncharted
had to deal with
territory.
a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, but
If
otherwise it was fun.
Is that what happened last night? Is you had to babysit? Alright, good talk.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just because of
Okay.
we were in Savannah and out for longer than we had anticipated.
I got you. See, I was assuming it was like a tropical storm or something
Oh.
because it's rained like 10 of the last 14 days.
Yep.
It's been very annoying.
St. Simon's wasn't hit too bad by it.
That's good.
Oh, I fucking hate. I hate how the scissors do that. I also don't know why I came back into this room. There's literally
Don't
no
know.
purpose for me to be in
Yeah.
here.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm trying out the new Mario Golf.
Oh, it's another crime in
Yeah.
progress.
Oh yeah. You were saying that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I killed you. No. Leave me alone.
Oh, Phantom's bad.
I killed you.
To be honest, it's just nothing more than okay.
And
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo's going backwards when it comes to content. This is what happens when Reggie leaves your company, okay? Because, remember they had, you guys remember back in Mario Tennis? Super Mario Tennis for the GameCube, which was really good, and how it had, like, a single-player campaign and an ass-load of multiplayer content. Doesn't that game have, like, 6 maps? Because that's, like, not ideal.
Yeah.
And don't forget, they finally added online play to Mario Party almost 3 years after release.
yep.
I don't understand Nintendo. Like, can we just talk about that? This is like a fireside chat with the boys, okay? Just talk about like how Nintendo is just
Ow. Oh, that
really
what the?
weird.
Okay, that was just bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah,
gang gear, I don't care.
Nintendo's one of those companies that just seems so fucking like random with its with the quality of its
Out of
games.
touch.
Yeah. And out of touch too.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys say? Well, it's like, hey, you guys wanted you guys wanted Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD, maybe Skyrim Sword, right? So we made a Game and Watch console. Like,
Yeah,
what?
that is a little weird.
And they showed it at E3, like, it was like how Square Enix just did nothing but show off that Guardian game for literally half their presentation. Like, dude, no one liked the last game. Like, okay, although, like, real talk, the Guardians game actually doesn't look that bad.
Alright, so no, don't fight in this room.
And then, of course, you know, the new Avengers games, like Mr. Square Enix, my player base doesn't feel so good.
Yep. Hey, another blue orb forever.
So if anyone's watching who plays that game, it's like, I mean,
Well,
look, if you like
I know
it, that's
Kimberly
fine,
said that she
but
played and enjoyed her time with, although I don't think she's gone back in a while.
I'll say, I mean, that's fine if you enjoy it. I just, for me, it got the reviews I was expecting it to get from the beginning. If it ever went free with gold, maybe I'd try it out, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass until then.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's $20 on it, or like $30 on Xbox, like by default. Like, that's really bad. That it's not even a year old and you already have it not at
Yep.
full price.
That, well, not even just not at full price, just on that far of a sale.
Yeah.
Cause
I saw it was on sale for the
that's
summer sale. It's like $25.
that's 2/3 off.
Yeah.
At least if I did my math right.
Possibly.
Because typically 16, you said you found it for 20.
Actually, I think it's actually more like 30, so it's 50%.
Okay, yeah, half off.
I mean,
It's
that's for
not
the
that
full edition,
old,
but, like,
so...
who's gonna get the Game of the Year edition? Spider-Man is PS4 exclusive, which I will say I don't think anyone's figured out why that was.
Why was PS4 exclusive?
Because it actually was not because Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man. Because they actually only own the movie rights, fun fact.
Yeah.
Sony only owns movie rights to Spider-Man?
And the reason why Spidey and Miles Morales are PS4 exclusive is just because Sony owns Insomniac. So they're contractually obligated to it. If they're owned by Microsoft, it would have been a Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Alright, well, as I learned last time, check the
Yeah.
frickin' map.
This is a very good game, though. For the viewers, I'm playing Miles Morales. I'm using the 2099 suit, which has like a hood. It just, it looks awesome. I usually do that or the Spider-Verse suit.
Come on, Scissorman. Come on. Wow, they really don't have a lot of health. Alright, let's see. How do I get back to the courtyard? I do not remember how to get back to the courtyard.
But I have a prediction on for the Spidey sequel, because I think Insomniac says they do want to do one, but it just hasn't been confirmed yet. I have to imagine the next game we'll probably play as both Spider-Man and Miles, which I am very much in favor of that. That would be awesome.
Hey, there we go. There's the courtyard. Did take me half an hour to find this time.
Did you talk about that on your video, your recording?
I mentioned that, yeah.
Okay. I was like, because if you weren't going to, I was.
Magical destruction will awaken him.
Because I am a cruel and heartless bastard.
Magical destruction will set me free. Oh, okay, I just have to hit it.
I mean, the best part about this game is, the best part about this Mario Golf game is watching, is looking at everybody's drip. I say, cause that.
Oh, this is Shadow. This is Shadow. Oh, that's actually really cool.
Cause like.
Ow, you bastard.
Alright,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Waluigi and Wario, all of them drip.
Oh my god.
Sounds like Derek's being crushed out this consent. Sorry, should I not have said that? Should you bleep that?
Yeah,
Wait, I did not hear what you... Oh god.
Yeah, that means you can stay in the video then.
Oh, why? Oh, I hate... Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
thought you were fighting Griffin for a second. I was really disappointed because I missed the flock off Featherface. Just like
Oh my god.
Yes, Bayonetta did make reference to it.
I honestly don't think I heard or comprehended a single word that anybody said throughout that entire exchange.
Yeah, that means the joke that I made was appropriate. You can
Oh,
stay.
almost had a damn heart attack. Holy crap. At least it gave me almost all of my health back.
Yes.
And at least also, since I played 5, I am at least somewhat familiar with Shadow and its moveset. So it wasn't... So I at least knew sort of what was going on.
Oh, because of the fight with the V's familiars?
Well, that and just playing as
Why
it.
can't I ever get an S rank on it?
Oh, that's what that does. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Sword. Death sentence. A decorative sword used for rituals cannot be used as a weapon. Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate. Have you gotten the obligatory gauntlet weapon?
No. I'm mission 4.
Oh. Oh yeah. I would say, because I believe there's a gauntlet weapon in every game. I'm not sure about
Yeah.
2 though, which further means that 2 is bad.
Yeah.
I know there's even one in the reboot with the Eric's, which is
Yep.
a very good weapon. That's the way you beat Bob Barbas, which is hilarious. This is Bob Barbas.
Just doing God's work. Best character in the
best
reboot.
part of that game.
Yep.
Like he's so funny. Now, I am not one for the death penalty, but I suggest shooting him. It's like, all right, brainwash
Illegally
public or not,
shoot
that's probably
the
not your
bastard.
best interest.
Yeah.
Probably not your best interest to say it on public television. Brainwash public or not.
Yep.
If you think about it, all the reboot is 2 brothers save the world from Fox News and Mountain Dew. Like that's actually what the reboot is.
I know, it's just
Keep
when
in
you
mind,
put it like that.
This is for someone who likes the reboot. Keep that in mind.
Just like I said, when you put it like that.
Yes. Definitely is. That's your stuff.
Yep.
As I said in the last episode, I don't know if this was salvaged or not, but I do like the reboot a lot. I just think the story is garbage.
I don't think it was salvaged.
It's the movie. It's the movie They Live. There's no Keith David.
Yeah. Yes, put the sword into her chest. I'm sure that'll be fine.
I'm actually really curious because I've never played it, but Heavenly Sword,
What?
I know, was made by Ninja Theory.
Oh no. Yep. Should I be terrified yet? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh. I am somewhat terrified. Hello, Nello Angelo. Spoilers, I guess, but... Or should I say Virgil? Do I get to explore the room first? Okay, I do, good. Okay. Don't want to go just yet. I do want to actually explore this a bit. Upgrade booth. I don't think I have enough orbs for any upgrades. Or at least any upgrades that I want. Nope. I do not, unfortunately. Well, I'll have to fight Virgil. I think.
I mean, this is a 20-year-old game, to be fair. Like, as of this October, it'll be 20 years old, I believe. By the way, speaking of anniversaries, happy 2-year anniversary to Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yay.
I think unanimously agreed to be, man, this looks really stupid. Then you play, it's like, this is actually great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I remember I had no interest. I specifically remember I had no interest in Three Houses before I saw Mike playing it. Ow.
Yeah, I would say for me,
Not very nice, Virgil.
Whatever. I wasn't really into FE. Also, at that point, remember my Switch was broken, so it's not like I could have gotten it anyway. But then I got it for my birthday last year, and I was like, this is quite enjoyable. I remember like seeing old texts from my friend. I actually told him, like, dude, I have no interest in the Golden Deer, and that was the first one I went.
Yep. Why is this fight easier than Phantom?
Question.
Because I'm just destroying him right now. bastard. You did not just try and cheap shot me as... Oh, okay. You did not just try to cheap shot me as I was coming up from that.
I don't know what Platinum's next game is. I think it's that Babylon Rising game. Babylon Falling. I don't remember what it was called now because I lost all interest in it this E3. I think it was Babylon Falling. Looked awesome, and they're like, oh, by the way, it's a live service game. Like, can we stop this trend of making every game a live service? Especially hack and slashes that don't need to be live services. Wasn't Outriders Outriders, wasn't that a live service?
Don't think so. I think it was just a game.
What's that game doing?
Eh. I mean, it didn't tank. I know that much.
I'm just glad I didn't pay $60 for it, so.
Yeah.
It took up so much space, and I wasn't playing it, so I was like, I'm just gonna uninstall it.
Yep.
This is a shame, because I really
Bye, Virgil.
wanted Outriders to be amazing. Each trailer that plays Mantra is guaranteed to be is like hype, but nope, it just ended up being a watered down Gears of War. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Gears, but I'm not like I wouldn't consider myself
Not that
a
much,
fan
yeah.
of Gears of War.
Can't say I blame you, having played it.
I played
That
2, 3, and 4, so.
I have only played a bit of 4, but that was pretty fun doing horde mode together.
That would have been a great video for the boys, but I don't believe...
No! Shadow! Fuck off!
But I don't know, because you have on PC, right?
Yeah.
There's cosplay in that one, right?
There is, yeah. Ow.
Oh, hey, I just remembered Game Beast with the boys. That could be another one.
Yeah.
I just downloaded that.
Ow.
Very good. Or,
Ow. What is your deal? Is there a way that I can not try again and just restart from the save point?
I don't remember.
The only way that there is, I think, is to start again and then manually exit.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do because it's the start of the level. Oh, that actually reminds me.
Again, 2001 game.
That seems like it can be handy. Round trip for Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair probably... I'd say it's probably the best weapon in the game. I just don't remember if the gauntlet weapon was better.
I really don't like Shadow after... Oh! After this. Okay, let me see. Alistair. Hold down the Y button. Okay. Oh. Edge! There we go. Ow! You bastard! Fuck. Fuck off.
There's another crime in progress, but I don't feel like dealing with it. Sorry if you're left to your own devices.
Ow! Ow! You stupid fucking cat!
We know Derek's a real gamer. He's saying ow when he gets hit, he's getting hit in a video game.
Oh, I remember what I was about to say. One thing that I was thinking about doing was just all the clips that I've collected, just playing on my own time. Just compiling all those together in a video and just doing that for something.
That'd be decent, like a unscripted. Well, I guess not unscripted, but
no, just
like an uncut.
You know all the clips that I've collected from just playing in my off time, kind of thing. Some of the clips that I've shown.
Oh, like a compilation.
Yeah, just taking a bunch of those and just putting them together. in video format. Alright, Shadow. Little bastard.
See, I've always wished I could get into Twitch streaming, but I don't know, man. It's like a lot of money.
Well, streaming is one
I
thing.
think the big thing. So I think the big thing you have to buy is I was like, yeah, there's recording software like everywhere.
Yeah, OBS.
And like capture cards. Yeah, I say OBS. I'm surprised it's free. It's that great. But I'm saying I'd love to like get Twitch streaming, but it's like I don't know.
What? Is that just an instant? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, you know those are in the game. There's like executions in this game.
That's pretty
They've not
cool,
been in any
but
game since.
also, what the fuck? Okay, I have the strat though. I have the strat. Kinda hate that I have to keep buying round trip. At least I know what I actually have to do for this. And it's not just a straight brawl like it is in 5. Ow! You keep doing that. That one I can dodge. Ow. Stop it. Stop. Stupid freaking cat. Oh, this fight is so dumb. This fight is so dumb. Ow.
So I'm just gonna go and assume the answer is no. But are you playing to play through DMC 2?
Yes, I'm playing through all of them.
Ugh. Before you do this yourself, but alright.
I'll say another thing I'm noticing in this game is that the AI is actually pretty brutal.
Yes.
We're talking Mario Golf or
Mario Golf, and I guess DMC too, and I guess what else applies.
Yes.
But the funny thing is that in Mario Golf too, it also applies. The AI is just really, it's just like AI pulls,
What?
AI pulls enough
What?
punches.
What? You stupid fucking cat. Why does he blow himself up?
Because he's bum.
suicide is badass.
Stupid fucking cat. I suddenly hate V a lot more now.
Oh, I just noticed that Miles has his own social feed count. It's he's a Brooklyn Spider 42. That's pretty cool. His
Nice.
Spidey's handle was NYC wall crawler, and he had like 3 million followers, which is unrealistic. I feel like he'd have a lot more followers than 3 million.
No fucking way the AI actually managed to get that in.
Ow. Oof. Ow. Stop it, you stupid cat.
Jesus.
Ow.
Oh, I got a trophy. P50 and for remote mine gadget. That's nice. I see what you got. Yeah, I'm interested in trophy. That's the.
I mean,
Xbox.
same idea, just different terminology.
Yeah. But I have to admit, this is something I've noticed. This also applies to achievements. Getting a very emotional moment in game kind of ruined when you get a trophy.
Yeah, fuck you, Shadow.
I mean, the AI could also be pretty
Shitbag.
small brain. I mean, the AI has the potential to also be pretty small brain, is what I'm noticing. In Mario Go. They're either small brain or really good at the game.
Or like maximum IQ.
Either either max IQ or absolute brainlet, with no in between.
Don't like the fact that there's a time limit.
It's pretty dumb.
Okay, there's nothing over that way.
There's something you also notice about this game. This is something I wish DMC would stop doing. It's platforming, because platforming has never been the series' strong suit. I mean, I don't play DMC for platforming.
Don't care.
Like, only
Nope.
in, like, 5 was when I tolerated it. It
Yeah.
was deep in 5.
That's pretty much
But
what
again-
I've heard about DMC in general.
Say, Bayonetta is, that 5 just did everything the best.
That combined with it, the series really didn't have a good history with platforming. Also,
No,
I am very surprised that that was the entire mission.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Fight Shadow, jump down a hallway, put Soul into door. Defeat the evil guardian and acquire the guiding light. Why am I going into this screen? There's no reason for me to do that. Okay, that seems like it's the correct way, so let's go this way. What? What? Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but... Blue orb fragment just fell on my head.
Yeah, Tombstone. Tombstone in this game. That makes me excited to think, wonder who's gonna be the bad guy of, who's gonna be the bad guy of Spider-Verse 2.
Hey, rusty key. Oh no!
I'm hoping Carnage.
Oh no!
The
Good thing I have a shotgun! Hey, this is working really well. Okay, I like round trip. Round trip is fun. Because boomerang sword.
True.
Oh wow. It's also very effective against fast flying enemies like that. One of the bugs was just doing donuts and the sword just swooped in and just cut him down. And there are more of them. Of course there are.
I saw a while back Mike Merles tweeted about how the Golden Girls. I was just thinking about it for some reason. The Golden Girls are like the ideal D&D party. Like I think it was Dorothea's your barbarian because she's angry all the time. Sophia's your rogue because she's like me. I don't know what it was. It was just really funny, and it's great because Mike Merles is like the CEO of Wizards of the Coast, I think. So it's like this isn't just some random person tweeting that. This is like this is the head guy in charge. Okay, that's redundant.
What's this?
Well, I'm about to.
Oh, I see. That's what that is.
Oh! That was amazing what I just did there.
What did you just do there?
I Venom shocked like 10 people because I snuck up on them.
Nice.
How do you perform this move? Just X1 landing on an enemy during Venom dash to perform a free Venom jump.
Yeah, it's funny. I've noticed that I'm a lot more talkative when I'm playing solo, whereas when
Well, yeah.
I'm playing with you guys here, I'm more focused on the game and letting you guys give color commentary.
So that's because we have excellent commentary. We carried the Sea of Thieves video. I'm just kidding. Good video though. I do like the Sea of Thieves video.
Yeah. I still think that
it
Uno was great just because of the opening.
Uno was amazing.
That first
Like, that is such a
fucking
good game.
round of Uno.
I think it set the stakes immediately. The fact that Derek had like the perfect hands and it immediately
Yeah.
got taken away from him.
The exact series of events, and this, I still burst into laughter like so hard every time I see it. I got dealt my hand, 2 draw 4 wilds, a cup. It was a really good hand. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know that there were at least 2. That there were 2 draw 4 wilds in there. Oh, ow.
Yeah. And then immediately got taken.
Yes, because the AI had to draw,
Yep.
and it ended up drawing a 0, which shuffled
Which, by
everyone's
the way-
hands around.
Do you want to say? I believe according to Uno, like the official Uno, the rule is you are only supposed to draw 1 card. You're not supposed to keep drawing until you get one. And I heard someone like, "Shut up, official Uno. You don't understand your own game."
Exactly. Is it more painful that way? Yes. Is it more fun? Also yes.
Also, the
this guy's...
7-0 rule is also how we got the genius that is Uno the movie.
Yes. Also the fact that they set
Which
it to
I just realized,
500
what?
fucking points.
Yeah. That video get deleted
Ow.
because of Ryan Haywood. Oh, there we go again. Ryan Haywood gets mentioned in one of Derek's videos.
Yep, there we go. There it is.
Why is that a recurring pattern? Like,
I do not like this guy.
I was just being a joke. Do not do what Ryan Haywood did.
Ow. Go away, you obnoxious bastard. I really hope this guy doesn't become a common enemy in the future, because this is obnoxious. Ow. Oh, you bastard! I really don't like this guy. Well, last yellow orb. I can probably, even if I game over, I can probably get through this level before cutting the recording. I'm at least learning. Ow. That was supposed to be a roll, Dante. Ow. Ow. Stop it.
Here we go.
Oh, you fuck. Wow, this is obnoxious.
Yep.
Derek's
Oh,
having
yeah.
a heated gamer moment.
There's even more Resident Evil. Just, you are dead.
Yeah.
Save point. Yes. Okay, so it's each save. Although it looks like that is the boss for the level, so that's good. See, there's it. That's so weird. Blue fragment isn't even above; it's just there, and you just fall on it, or it just falls on you. Man, round trip is so much fun. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, those actually do damage. Okay. Oh, wow. I just heard coin collecting, and I'm assuming a Daisy woohoo in the background, Zach.
Yep. Plunk.
All right, we should discuss this live because again, this is the fireside shit. This is Derek. This is essentially when you have us. It's the fireside shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's you guys main in Mario Party? Like, who's your go-to character?
Dry bones.
To be honest,
Mario Party.
To be honest, Mario. Just straight up Mario.
Okay. Say,
Wait, it just occurred to me. Do all of us have Super Mario Party?
Don't. 'Cause
I
I'm
do.
the worst for it.
Okay. Because it just occurred to me since they added online.
Yeah.
I would say, remember that,
Because I know I
Nintendo
do, I'm pretty sure
is on
Evan
McDonald's
does.
Servers. No, Evan does, yeah. But if you can figure out how to record your Switch...
I would need
if
a
it was
capture
cheaper,
card for
I'd
that.
get it.
I would so... I definitely want a capture card one of these days.
Hang on,
But-
let me find out. Maybe if it's cheap at, like, Best Buy or some shit.
Then again, another thing, there are a lot of things that I want, so...
It is $52.99 at Best Buy. Fuck that.
I would say, honestly, just put it on the Switch wish list and wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah, I probably will do that. I'll say the next game I'm after, though, is still No More Heroes 3, so...
I think the next game, at least the next Switch game I'm after, is going to be, probably Bravely Default 2.
I heard that was good. Like, it got pretty
Yeah.
good reviews when it came out.
I've only played Bravely Second, but holy crap, it's so good. It's just such an incredible RPG. The job system makes the game, and I love it. Because you have your main job, but then you can also equip an ability set from a secondary job.
Yeah.
So, for example, you can have just one person for all of your spells, just healing and attack spells, both. It's really cool. Or you could do, like, a tanky healer situation.
Sure. Okay. Another good RPG that just came out, I think it's actually on Game Pass, if you guys have that, is Chris Tales. I've talked about it before, but I played the demo. It was a lot of fun. Very creative. I think I talked about it's like this young lady who has like discovers she has time control powers. So like you can send. The big example of the demo is you can use a water bucket, which costs like nothing. It's like a magic item. You just throw water on someone's shield and then send them forward into the future, and then their shield is rusted, so now their defense is low.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So
I was about to
it's like
say,
a 54
it sounds
time
familiar. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it is on
I
Game
played the demo.
Pass.
Yeah, I played the demo, and I was like, this game's a lot of fun. But I'll probably play it on Game Pass so I can play it for free. Hades is also coming to Game Pass. Like, damn, I just bought that, but whatever. I put like 10 hours into Hades, and it's an indie game, so I'll consider that. Like, I mean, that was time well spent. I haven't finished it, but I need to. I think I've done like 25 runs now, and I've
Dang.
come close to beating it twice now. I got to the third area. I noticed that's something else Hades does well, you know, harping on the whole, oh my gosh, Hades is so good train. Something else it does well is it actually doesn't feel that repetitive for a roguelike.
Yeah.
Because it's not, it's short.
Yeah. Wow,
There's
that
some
guy
roguelikes
is
that
a
are like
pain
100
in the
floors.
ass.
Yeah, she did it though.
Yeah.
So I found out something interesting about this mode that I'm in. I can knock other players' balls out of the way.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm guessing this is the speed golf or battle golf.
Speed golf.
Okay.
I'm doing speed golf right now.
Yeah, that
Just-
would be the appeal for me personally.
You can just fuck with other players.
Yeah. Also, it just occurred to me, I got through that without using any yellow orbs. Oh my, it takes like 5 seconds of you being idle on the title screen for it to go to the cutscenes and things like that.
True.
That is one thing that kind of bothers me. Oh, man, this is actually going by very quickly.
Again, 2001, so
'Cause
don't expect
I know, but
plethora of content.
That was 3 missions, along with several restarts on mission 5.
So you should like do a couple more. I mean, how much do you have for your video?
Well, right now we're at 40 minutes.
Oh, you should do one more, round it out to an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, peer pressure wins.
Yay.
One more. Because I was about to say, I'm having a lot of fun with this. The reason that I re-recorded the first episode so quickly was because I had went to go record part 2 because I was just having so much fun with this. It is very old. It is pretty... Oh my god, will you just fuck off?
Man.
Jeez. Does he just come back randomly throughout the entire fucking game?
Probably. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It's been forever since I played this game.
But back to
Which
what I
once
was
you play
saying.
5, you can't go back.
Yeah, oh yeah. Back to what I was saying. It is a pretty old game, and there are some design decisions that I don't exactly agree with, and things like that. But I am still having fun with this. Which is why I went to record another episode so quickly. Oh my, I have to fight them.
There we go.
Ow. I hate
I
this.
haven't think about for some reason. You guys ever played Just Cause 2?
I
Cause 2.
actually own Just Cause 3.
It's not that.
I've not played.
I have not played 2, though.
I'll say, I was just thinking about it for some reason. I thought about playing it. Just Cause 2 is quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, Just Cause 3 is good, but it crashes a lot.
I actually haven't had any... I haven't played it a ton, but I also haven't had any crashing issues.
It's Just Cause 2
Please.
it's quite a fun game. I put a lot of
There we go.
hours into it. I think I got my first
Yeah.
day, like when I was in middle school. So, I mean, it was like quite a while in the game. Yeah, 'cause I remember my parents, they got it for like $15 at GameStop.
Yeah.
Still though, good game.
Jesus. The 2 of the AI just like sunk it immediately, and
Dang.
like right before I could get it into. Jesus Christ.
Am
they just
I
don't-
gonna... I'm gonna die from this.
There is no room for error.
Yep, he died. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I went for another level. Cause that's just funny. Okay, that's just too funny.
But I'm just excited to play Listen, I'm just excited for you to play DMC 3, because like I said, it's...
Yeah, that is...
I would say even with
Before
5,
five.
3 still has the best story. Yeah, 3's is like... It's almost absurdly good.
Oh.
Well, I would say absurdly good.
Oh, that is actually very cool. I did
It
not
is a
notice
very
that.
good story.
I just noticed when you throw out the sword with round trip, you can still punch.
Huh.
Like you
Well,
just
everything else do
Dante
that.
just goes ham with his hands.
So I believe in, I'm not sure about 5, I don't remember what he does, because I usually don't use round trip that often, but in DMC 3, he just kicks.
Yeah.
Just a front kick. Really funny.
I don't know what he does if you try to attack before round trip comes back in 5. I know that for Virgil, he just summons the sword back for Mirage Edge.
Yeah.
I also
That might be what,
I also actually
different
use round trip a
things.
lot in that game with Virgil, strictly just because it's very easy to combo into.
Uh-oh.
Like you just pull someone up with the whatever I don't remember the name of it, but it's the back air attack with the Mirage Edge. You just hold that for like an extra second or two.
Oh,
Like,
the overdrive?
Yeah. Yeah, I think. It's this. And you just hold it for like an extra moment or so after you hit the apex.
Yeah.
And then from there you just let it go, and then they're just stuck in the air and you can combo them basically for free.
I'm still in the air. Sorry, that was another Ryan Hayward reference. How the hell do I get down there?
Does it have any indication of where I need to go? I don't think it does.
Oh, there it is.
Nope. I do not want to go back there. Okay, I think I have an idea of where I need to go at least. Ow. I need someone to give me health here.
Shut down.
Yep, okay. I don't think I like this level very much.
Plunk.
Yep. I don't like this level very much.
Alright, so yeah, what ultimately matters more is just getting the ball in the hole in few throws as possible.
That is how golf works, yes.
That is how golf works. I'm
I
noticing...
like though, you've not been bashing on golf like for the last 3 hours of mini golf.
Oh yeah, putt or mini golf is very fun, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's not it. That's not it.
You guys say something, Zach? Zach?
I was about to say something. I'm trying to remember what, though.
Oof.
Sorry, I cut it off by making a stupid joke about golf again.
Putt, I usually call it just mini golf. I've never heard anybody call it a putt-putt.
Well,
I
part
hear
of that...
both, but I tend to just use mini golf.
Yeah.
I think like putt-putt
Fourth
is like
floor.
the kid-friendly version of it, if you want to get technical. Putt-putt, I think it's actually just where it's like a couple very small courses.
Well, I'm just used to
Like maybe you just hit up a hill or something.
Yeah.
I'm just used to the term putt putt because the well, my main experience with it is when my family goes to Hilton Head. There's a pirate putt putt that we go to that we like, and that's pretty much that's most of my experience with mini golf. So that's why I call it putt putt.
Oh yeah, I think I've been there before. Yeah. I like Hilton Head. It's a fun place.
Yep.
I've been there before. I have a funny story about Hilton Head. I went there my second grade spring break, I believe, and I'm not really a souvenirs person. And I remember my parents felt kind of bad about it, so we just went to Walmart. My parents were like, "Hey, you want a DS game? Pick anyone out." So I got Sonic Rush. That way.
Nice.
What's my souvenir from Hilton Head was Sonic Rush, which, by the way, Sonic Rush is a top-tier Sonic game.
Oh yeah.
Damn Skippy.
I've not played it myself, but I have seen a lot about it.
It is very,
That was it?
very fun. Yeah, are you gonna do one more?
No, because I'm at 15 minutes, but I'm constantly surprised by how short these are, because that one was literally run up the stairs, go into another room, and then just put the thing in.
What the hell is this? I just got like a Tron suit in this game. Looks awesome.
Alright, yeah, let's call it there.
Well, that was a successful
Alright.
episode.
Yep.
Wonder. Let me look this up,
Matters
because I
so
want to know how many missions are there in DMC 1. 20 missions in DMC 1. Wait, no, that's
Yeah,
DMC
there's 20
Devil May
missions in every
Cry.
game. Pretty sure there's 20 in every game.
Devil May Cry.
Keep in mind though
Oh,
that some of the
20
levels might just be boss fights.
Supposedly 23 in Devil May Cry in the original DMC.
Like,
And
Nice,
I just started
uh,
level 7.
yeah, so you're like...
Yeah,
You're-
that
what,
actually shouldn't
a third of the way
be
through now?
Yeah.
ish.
Somewhere around that area.
Because if it were 21, then I'd be a third.
Yeah, you'd be
But
exactly
regardless,
a third.
this really isn't taking very long. Nowhere near as long as I thought.
Yeah.
Of course,
Okay,
it'll obviously get longer.
Yeah.
Longest is probably
Also-
going to be 4, especially if I decide to play through with every character. Which
Okay, I will say,
we'll see how I feel.
Lady and Trish are not their separate playthroughs. You play them together.
Oh, okay.
You play Lady's levels on Nero's, and you play Trish's levels on Dante's. Which, by the
Okay.
way, I was very disappointed about this, but Trish is literally just Dante
Still.
with different kit.
But
Dante-
that's
Dante was a
another
different
like
coat of paint.
that's another 2 3/3 games away. So
Yeah. I'll say, well, Devil May Cry 3, if you play as Virgil,
yeah, that'll
three's pretty long.
that'll be pretty comfortable territory for me. It won't be
You
quite
might
as
be
good.
surprised. You might be surprised.
Well, still, just the fact that it's Virgil.
But this is...
I know going DMC 5 to DMC 3, it's gonna be a jump, but from what I've heard, most of his moveset's still there.
It is, but it's just... It will be different, trust me. I
If
feel like
Aerial
that's what
Judgment Cut is there, I win.
Good point.
Alright.
I mean, I guess if you have that move.
Yeah. Alright, say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.